AGS Ultimage, brought to you by Essential Oils and Essences. Infuse your environment with their natural Reiki and crystal-infused Yogini Girl essential oil sprays to lift the energy of your space and body. Available in 4 unique scents: invigorating citrus and herb bliss, soothing floral calm, intoxicating and sensual love, and classic clearing. Try one today.
Hey Sagittarians, this is Hale for AGS Ultimage, and this is your channeled forecast for the month of December. Hey guys, I do personal readings. If you want one, go to agsultimage.com, spelled just like the channel. I do personal readings. They start at just $20. All right, okay. So now getting into your forecast, and I always have to say this, because I feel like people take for granted that when you give messages, and maybe this is for some people and they do it this way, but it's never me. And if anybody's watching me for this first time, you're going to get this. I am a channeler, and I give the message how I have to give the message, okay? So it's not about, okay, I literally had a person go to me with the Scorpio one. Why didn't you tell the Scorpios a happy message for their birthday? Because I have to just tell the message. I'm a channeler. I intuit messages through my brain. Okay? All right, so I'm just going to keep going. But just keeping in mind that I give my messages to forewarn and forearm you for things, okay? And so that way you don't have to go, oh, like, the universe or God is punishing me this month because something sucky happened. It's just a part of the timeline. It's just a part of, you know, the cosmic play, as I call it. So there we go. Because I have to say, guys, this month I'm getting this whole thing that it's like your body's going to be causing you problems, okay? And it's so funny because a lot of people have had open messages that were like open to different areas of life. Yours is all about your body this month, okay? So if you want to get, you know, your message, then listen, okay? Instead of being like, you said my body's gonna be behind this month, so screw you, you know? Like, maybe this will be really helpful and help you get through the month, okay? Sorry, I had to preface that. All right, so that said, let's get into the message. All right. Changes about what is pressing on you, aka the changes that you're going to experience with your body this month, might come out, you know, like as troublesome, whatever, and this will likely shake up your December. All right, and I know this is really annoying for people who are probably like planning to go somewhere for the holidays or have a holiday at their house or go to various parties or business functions even, or social functions through business. But here we go, because this can manifest in a lot of ways. For some people, this might be you catch a cold and you feel like you're dragging and you're really annoyed about it, or really frustrated that you can't move as fast and think as quick as you normally would. For some people, this might be you could like trip and fall and then have like, you know, a sprained ankle or something. Like, see, this doesn't have to be something so critical. It could be something minor, okay? For some people, it might be that, like, you know, if you didn't get your flu shot or something, then you might get the flu. You know, there are a lot of things that can, like, dampen your body. Then, like, in an alternate example, because I love my examples, for some people, this might even be, you know, if you're partying a little too hard in November with Thanksgiving, or partying really hard with the holidays, then, you know, hangovers, food that doesn't agree with you so well, and things like that could also dull and dampen your body. All right? So your body can be causing you some, okay, some troubles this month, I have to say. Yeah, and you know, for some people, this might wind up being something bigger, that just like diverts your attention and stuff like that. Here's the important thing, because this is where we get into the other parts of the message that most other people don't want to listen to. And again, I have an obligation as a channeler to tell the message the way that it's given to me, because okay, I'm just gonna say this. It's like, newsflash, higher knowledge isn't about us getting everything we want. It's about being wise enough to see why things are happening and how to make life better. All right? Okay, sorry, I'm totally on my soapbox right now. All right. So, that said, let's hit your other bullet points now because I'm touching a lot of them, but I want to make sure I get everything. Try to smooth things over by creating an environment, atmosphere, etc., or mindset. Mindset was really the big thing because it had to do with the internal. Because the word I used was culture when I wrote it down, and it was like, but it's more inside the mind. So it's like perspective, all right? So creating a perspective of ease, okay? That's a big thing for this month. Because the stress or the strain or the frustration or even feelings of being lethargic. Because, you know, when we get sick or a cold or anything like that, or if we're laid up with a minor injury or even a more major injury like a broken leg or something, you know, you can have a tendency to feel like you're trapped or that you can't do enough or that you're like a wounded animal kind of. And it's like, well, technically we are wounded animals. I mean, humans are just as much animals as any other. Um, just have some very sophisticated thought processes. But anyhow, all of that stuff can make you feel like you're not doing anything and you get lazy and you feel like, ugh, I'm never going to be able to do anything again, even though it's just for a certain amount of time, whether that's a week or two or maybe a month if it's like that kind of injury scenario. Anyhow, the idea is to keep a disposition of greater ease when it comes to not putting pressure upon yourself and not trying to rush the process was the other really big thing. All right? Okay. Remember, your body can only move so fast and can only heal so fast, okay? And this was the other thing. A threshold for healing is to keep moving when it comes to your brain, like your mind, to keep your mind moving, to keep your mind out of depression, out of frustration, out of feeling that like things are so hopeless or so, you know, so terrible. You have to be able to keep your mind moving on other more productive things and things that will divert your attention and allow you to have that relaxation, that release, that sense of things are going to be okay and things are going to move forward. All right, and that's the other thing. I also got that people can be a nice resource this month with keeping your mind going and everything. So, okay, even if you're in the place where you're like have a cold or something, then it's like you can still, okay. These are really random examples, but you could still, you know, talk to people on the phone or web chat and things like that, and they could still brighten your day. If you, you know, have your family and everything, then they can still be there for you or your friends or your roommates or other things like that. There are a lot of ways for you to get out of your head when you have these like bodily tribulations, so to speak. So keep that in mind. It's like it doesn't have to be a death sentence that you had to get a cold at this time and then have to feel really angry about it, or you had to like trip and fall and then you can't like look super hot for the Christmas party or whatever like that. Just know that it's something that can pass. And even if it's something that's a little more serious, it is something that can pass. All right? And it's a matter of having that mentality and having that perspective that will get you through December and beyond, assuming it was something that might dip into the new year, okay? Everybody's different with that, all right? Okay, that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, go to hesultimage.com, and I will wish you a speedy recovery, and I will see you later.